one today. Obviously, we got a new head coach. We got a new offensive coordinator. And you wonder, how does that fit with what we want to do here? How does that fit with the personnel? Well, guess what? It fits really well. Some of the stuff that Tommy Rees and Kevin Stefanski have done over the years fits exactly what the Falcons want to do with the personnel of Drake, with the personnel of Michael Penix, with the personnel of Bijan Robinson, most importantly.
I don't know about all that, DJ. We're going to find out, though.
A few plays I'm going to show you. But the one thing that really sticks out to me when you talk about the run game is the versatility of it. Better use stretch wide zone, better use inside gap protection, duos we always talk about all the time with inside runs, but then also the counter. There's so many ways that this offense can hurt a defense, but it keeps them on their toes. Let's talk about the first one is this wide zone here. And the first thing to notice here is the wide zone is all about stretching, trying to get to the perimeter.
Yeah, to pick the one we should do it now.
They do a good job here of stretching. This guy here in the backfield is Keyshawn Johnson. He is similar to what Bijan Robinson is like, a very shifty, downhill back. Now you get
no. Bijan 10 times better.
The edge here. Nice job of blocking down here. Now you got an edge. You got blocking off the backside. You're getting up to that second level, teaching about getting to that zone. Everything looks so clear in the run game here. Now watch this run. This is similar to what we're seeing from Bijan. You want to stretch. You're talking about stretch the alley, find it, and then hit the lane here. He does a really good job of doing that. Nice job getting to the second level. You got your receivers coming up, getting most dangerous, which is the safety. And now you stick your foot in the ground in that wide zone and you pick up positive yards here. These are the type of runs you're going to get. Wide zone, stretch you, force the defense to go lateral to get those guys off balance, running east and west, and then stick it up and go north and south. The next part run that's you really love is the inside zone, or you got a little pin and pull with this backside guy. He cuts off the backside edge, and then you're going to hit it right down the middle. So you get your flowing right, get your flowing left, all the outside zones. You're going to love that. Get those guys going. We got the athletic linemen to do it as well.
Man, he did the second clip we should doing it, and I want to point this out. Should do a stretch the field. Now, if he got one to Dylan Gabriel in here and Joe Flacco, then Joe Flacco can stretch the field too, but we're going to see.
Well, but now you go inside zone here, little duo run here, and get outside. Now you got this backside receiver cutting off the backside for any extra pressure. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys at the line of scrimmage, but now you're more downhill. These guys have been going sideways all game. Now you hit it downhill, and that's a similar run style. Look at this. Doesn't look like much here. How many times have we seen Bijan Robinson? It looks like it should be a 0 negative yard gain, and he finds the crease and hits it. Nice job again of getting up to the second level. Nice job again to get up to the second level. So this is taught by Kevin Stefanski and Tommy Rees about this run game and made it get vertical in the run game. And now look at the crease. Good job of hitting this, but this is a similar back that we have in Bijan Robinson. And look up, you got 10, 12, 15-yard gain with 7, 8 yards, 7, 8 yard guys at the line of scrimmage. They do a really good job of understanding where defense is, but also where to attack it, but also having the defense think, is it stretch zone? Is it inside zone? And then you come back and
I don't know about all that. DJ. I don't know about all that. I'll remain positive, though.
Say, okay, we ran stretch.
Another clip with 12 in it. Shador Sanders.
Zone. We've just showed you our duo inside zone kind of run scheme. Now you go counter. So now you got to deal with, am I going outside? Am I going inside? And it looks very similar. You're going to have this backside guy cut off again. It looks very similar to what we just saw in the inside zone with the pin and pull.
That's Joe Flacco.
Now you get here, and now you got the counter action from the top. Let's run it back one more time. The counter action from the top. It starts like stretch zone, like, hey, we're going here, stretch zone. But then now also looks like we can go inside. But now at the last moment, what we're going to go is here and counter over the top and get the edge. Last time, this guy was blocked inside. Now you hook him on the outside, and now look at the edge that you create with a guy like Bijan Robinson. Similar to Judkins is here. You get the edge, you get the corner. An unbelievable job of how you show a defense one thing, but looks totally different. Looks similar. 3 identical runs in the kind of same formation, but you come out and you run something totally different. Now, the other great thing about this offense is the play action game. The ability to get on the edge, maybe get on the corner. This is what you love to do. Now, the run game has to marry the pass game. When I say marry, it has to look the same. Now, this is a similar look. You're going to go make it look like stretch zone here out of the gun. Same action by the offensive line. Watch them look like they're reaching. Now they're reaching. Look at all these guys reaching, stretching, and look at the flow you get here. You get a little bit of flow here. Look at all these linemen going this way, and now you create play action. Here's that backside guy we talked about cutting out the backside corner, and boom, now you get play action game, and you get over the top, one-on-one over the top because of you're able to run the football. It creates one-on-ones on the outside. That could easily be Drake London in the slot, beating one guy one-on-one. We know he can be special doing that. Then you talk about, again, anyway, get on the corner. Another time here, you show stretch zone on the outside. Let's watch it.
Dylan Gabriel.
Action down here. Watch the cutoff backside here. Boom. Watch the action. Look at the stretch. Look how many guys are going. Flow is down here. Flow is here. Flow is here. Look at the D lineman. Everybody's flowing here. You got the backside cutoff. Now you got the boot game coming out of the stretch zone that you already had a really good run formation in the last couple plays. Now you get on the corner and you got a chance to throw this football back, and this could easily be anybody in this offense because of the action in the boot game. Go back to it one more time here. Do such a good job of throwing this football on time and letting it go. This is the guy you want to watch coming all the way across here. But watch it down the slot. Another good point is, here's the stretch zone. You got this tight split here. You allow him to work all this field over here because you got action. All of that, even the safety is going that way. Nice job here showing this action. And now you get, look, because of all the action going this way, look where this safety is. This safety is way on the other side of the field because of the formation that you put it into. And it's only a 3-man route combination, to be honest. And now you come out of it. Now you get one-on-one on the backside. Easy pitch and catch here for a touchdown. Setting your guys up to be successful is what this offense is all about. Finding the matchups by formation, but also marrying the run game with the pass game. You create big plays like this. Then you talk about, obviously,
we gonna see, man. I still don't believe it.
Getting on the edge again. We talked about just throwing the football downfield. Here's another great example of the stretch zone again, marrying the run with the pass. You can't tell me that doesn't look like the stretch zone I showed you 3-4 plays ago. Look at all the guys, once again, flowing downhill. It makes it such easier picture for the quarterback, but also for the lineman. Look at these guys. They're all pushing this way. Everybody's pushing this way, showing stretch zone to make it look like. Nice job with the quarterback seeing it, putting it in the hands of the back. And now look here. Because you ran the football so well, look how many so many guys are on this side of the field. And now you got the edge. You got a guy on the corner who can make a nice play. And here's a nice, easy completion. These are the type of things that Kevin Stefanski and Tommy Rees will absolutely crush and destroy with this offense and the weapons you have in it. Stretch zone, wide zone, inside zone, counter, play action, marrying them all together, getting your playmakers in because of formation, splits. There's so many great things that this offense can do, and it's going to be so fun to watch them this year. I can't wait to see what he does with Bijan and Drake and all the pieces that this offense can put together. Should be one of the most explosive offense in the entire National Football League. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to doing this all season next year. This has been Falcons Film Review.
DJ, I don't know about that, big dog. The most explosive offense in the NFL, nah, I don't see that. This is a dink-and-dunk offense. What you don't see is when Joe Flacco was in there and Shador was in there, they able to stretch the field more than Dylan Gabriel. And the game I thought he should have did was the Miami Dolphins game when they actually ran the ball with Quinshawn the best all year long. Quinshawn Junkies had his best game, I say, running the ball against the Miami Dolphins when the Browns beat them. And that probably would have been a better example to show Dylan Gabriel running their play action after they actually done ran the ball consistently and a good while. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But explosive offense, nah, I don't see this being the most explosive offense. The way gonna make it explosive is the Bijan. If Bijan, them little run plays that Quinshawn had 5, 6, 7 yards, Bijan can turn in them to 20 to 35, even 50, or maybe even a touchdown. That's how special he is. That's why I say he gonna make this offense go. And then they gotta re-sign or sign 2 tight ends. This offense is predicated on 2 tight ends, a lot of 20, 21 personnel, a lot of heavy personnel with the tight ends. So Kyle Pitts, and then I even seen a little article talking about they might sign the Juku. He a free agent from Cleveland. They've been with Kevin the last 6 years. So there could be a possibility here, decent tight end. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see it being that explosive. Because Drake London, he decent. He good. He a good receiver. But the quarterback play going to have to be consistent for him to get the ball. But as long as Bijan do what he do, it might set up a lot of this stuff. But explosive, I don't think it is, because they don't have a lot of deep vertical threat type plays unless Kevin add them to the playbook, because he got a 10-time better roster than what he had in Cleveland. Now, that's yet to be seen, but right now, I don't think it's going to be that explosive, because this offense, to me, what I just seen, is built to get, 10 yards, 5 yards here, every day. It ain't built to get chunk plays down the field, you know what I'm saying? Big explosive plays, big plays down the field. It ain't made for that. So we gonna see though. It all depends on who the quarterback is, and that's why, as you can see, most of them plays, the quarterback was on the center. He only showed one in the shotgun formation. So that's why I'm skeptical on Michael Penix. If he's gonna be able to learn his offense and be able to produce before week 1, not during the season. I'm talking about able to learn this offense and run it full tilt week 1, because Kevin ain't gonna waste no time. You as a Falcon fan don't want to waste no time, and you don't want your quarterback trying to get comfortable during the season when he need to get comfortable during the off season and be able to run and execute this offense at full tilt beginning week 1, because you don't want to lose no games you're supposed to win, and you don't want to get behind the 8 ball, especially in this weak division. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. Y'all can take it however you want to take it. Just hit that like button, subscribe and share, and tell your friend about the Dirty Bird Savages, because we keeping up with the Atlanta Falcons all year long. Appreciate y'all.
My savages! MONEYMANE in the thing of a T, ain't playing no games. Should already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribe, and everything in between. You already know MONEYMANE.